Hello, it's Sarah West again here from Tall Tales Adventures, and I just wanted to show you behind the scenes of our new kids mystery, Murder in the Maze. And this mystery comes as an e-magazine to you. When you choose to buy the magazine, you will receive an email that gives you a link to this page where you will have to put in a password which will also send to you in that same email. Once you put in the password, you will then get this page in front of you, which gives you the link to the mystery there and then on your either your tablet or on your computer. So all you need to do is click the button that says expand and tell JUMag that you want to allow full screen, and this is what you get in front of you. So as you can see, this is the front cover of the magazine for Kids Mystery Monthly, and you've got Murder in the Maze here. And you can see down here you've got a selection of the different pages. There are in fact 68 different pages here for your child to enjoy. And you have a button here that allows you to turn the pages. So we'll turn the first page and we're on to the first page of text, which tells you a little bit about your Murder in the Maze. So in this particular issue, there's been a murder at Puzzle Hall and a body has been discovered in the maze. So you'll find the maze here at Puzzle Hall, and that's where the body has been discovered. And it's up to your child to discover who is the culprit and what weapon they have used to commit the crime. So on we go again, and we get to the case files are here where it says confidential, but we also then meet Detective Puzzler. Now, Detective Puzzler appears throughout the magazine. She's here to lead your child through their story, through their mystery, and to help them wherever possible. The great thing about Detective Puzzler is having this animated character just makes it even more fun for your child as they're working through their mystery. She's there after each clue, encouraging them on. Well, I say encouraging them on. She's quite sceptical at first at the idea of having an amateur detective come along and help her, but your child will effectively be beating her to solving the mystery. So let's have a quick look and see what happens. So we just click the play button, and Detective Puzzler will start talking to us.
So you're the amateur detective that Lady Henrietta insisted we call in. I'm Detective Puzzler, and I want you to know that I don't like the idea of you hanging around my crime scene.
So there you go. She's already saying she's not terribly keen on having an amateur detective around, but she's been told that you've got to come along and help. So on we go. So we now move into the suspect sheets. You can print these out so that your child can make the notes wherever, and each little box explains a little bit about the individual suspects, and in total there are 7 suspects. If your child has had one of our mystery parties, our Jewel Thief mystery party, they might recognise our suspects. These are fabulous suspects. They always love our suspects, particularly these ones. And so your child can read a little bit more about the suspects here. And then they find the selection of weapons that may have been used to kill our victim. And of course they're going to have to discover which weapon was actually used. Then we move on. We've got Detective Puzzler again telling the children what they've got to do now. Now this particular mystery magazine is slightly different from previous ones that I've created for you, in that your child can choose what they want to do next. So your child is effectively deciding what happens next in the magazine. So for example, they might decide that they want to do the spot the difference first. All they need to do is just click on the button and they will be taken straight to spot the difference. Or they might decide that actually they'd rather do the mazes first. So they click the button and they'll be taken straight to the mazes. I'll just find my way back. So they decide what activity they want to do first, and that will then lead them to a different clue. So they choose what clues they find first. So on we go. So this is a spot the difference puzzle. Each of our different activities has got a button down here that says print out this activity. If you click on this button, you'll be taken to a page where you can print out the spot the difference, or you can print out the word search, or you can print out the mazes, and your child can sit and do them at the kitchen table in front of the tablet, in front of the PC, as they are doing the mystery, as they're solving the mystery. Now, this particular spot the difference, you might want to zoom in which case you would click the zoom in button here, and it then gives you the ability to move from picture to picture. So you can spot here that Dr. Diamond has got a green tie, but in this picture he's got a blue tie. And then next to him the wine glass is missing, but in this picture he's got the wine glass. So you can find the 10 differences in the pictures. If you want to zoom in further, you can. So we'll zoom in further. We'll go back to the hand. That's it. So we can see even more detail here and spot the differences even more easily because it's zoomed in. And then when we're ready, we can just go back to the normal settings. And we carry on. And we have the first clue for you from Lady Henrietta. And we have Detective Puzzler talking to us again, and we choose the next activity. One thing we do say is to all the children, don't cheat, don't go to the final activity. Make sure that this one is the very last one that you do, because otherwise you'll be uncovering the clue, the final clues, and discovering who our culprit is before you've found all the rest of the clues. And after all, we don't read the last page of a book first, do we? So we'll try and save that one till last. And so we go on. So for example, with our word searches here, if you've got two children, one who's 7 and one who's 11, the 7-year-old will probably enjoy this particular word search. All the words are across like this, whereas your 11-year-old might decide that he or she wants to do this word search, which is a little bit more challenging. So they've got words that go diagonally and up and down in this particular word search, but you've still got the same words to find. And there's a little bit of an anagram here because they need to work out what these letters in red spell, because that will clear one of the weapons as we go along. Then of course, obviously we're going to give you the answers, so you find out where all the words are, but don't cheat. And on we go here, and we get some more clues. So we found a note for this particular one. And on we go. I'm not going to go any further into the magazine because I don't want to give too much away. I don't want you to see who done it because I don't want to spoil the puzzle for you. So that's all it is really. It's ever so simple to access. You don't have to download anything unless you choose to download and print out the puzzles. You can do it all online in front on a tablet or in front of your computer, and it is great fun. And I'm sure that your children will love the suspects that we've got for them this time as well. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed that quick look at the magazine, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!